Hi kindergarten friends, how are you? Thank you for joining me for our circle time this week. Can you tell what our theme is again this week? You're right, it's week 2 of Gingerbread Week. So I have this silly gingerbread shirt that I thought that you might like. So friends, let's get started singing our welcome song. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to kindergarten. Good afternoon to you. Friends, show me how you're feeling this week or this morning or this afternoon whenever you're watching this. Positive, comfortable feelings, in between feelings, or negative, uncomfortable feelings. Maybe you're feeling a little bit of each, okay? All feelings are okay, and it's important to talk to somebody about how you're feeling too. And if you ever want to let me know how you're feeling, you feel free to send me a message or send me a little video clip, and I'll always respond to you, okay? All right, friends, so let's get started with our learning for the week. So you're going to have your fine motor journal. You're doing your calendar page while we do this, okay? You can pause the video when you need to. What's this color? That's the color black. You're right. Can you run and touch 3 things that are black? Okay, are you back? 3 things that are black. Now that's the word black, but the letters are B-L-A-C-K. Now I have a song that teaches you how to spell the word black. It goes like this. B-L-A-C-K spells black, black like a bat, black like a hat. B-L-A-C-K spells black, black like a big fat cat. That's kind of a fun song. So if you want to learn that song, you can play the video over and learn the words to that song with me, okay? Now, friends, our shape this week is called a sphere. Have you ever heard that word before? Sphere? Now, it kind of looks like a circle, but a sphere is not a 2D flat shape like a circle is. A sphere is actually a 3D shape. It means we can hold it in our hand. So I'm going to show you an example of a sphere. So here's a sphere. Do you see that? Well, what other word might you call this shape? Maybe you're saying that it looks like a ball. Maybe it's, what else does it remind you of? Maybe a marble, a bouncy ball. So a sphere is a 3D shape. Now let's look at the other 3D shapes that we have. So this one's sphere. Can you say it with me? Sphere. Another 3D shape that we had is a cone. Say them with me. And the third 3D shape that we've talked about so far is a cube. Now on the 3D shapes, you can see some of the flat surfaces or bases that are 2D shapes, like the cube has square on it and a cone has a circle as a base. But a sphere is kind of different. It doesn't have it's not flat. It's round edges all the way around. So this might be really hard for you to draw a sphere in your book, but maybe you can make some spheres. Maybe you have some Play-Doh and you can roll some little balls to make sphere, okay? Okay, so some real life things. And so we said balls are, right? There's a golf ball, a basketball, a baseball. What else do we have? Oh, a globe. Maybe a Christmas ornament that you have on your Christmas tree. There's lots of spheres there. And this one's a tennis ball. Lots of real life things that are sphere. So friends, here is our number for this week. This is the number 5. Now, we have lots of built-in 5s in our body. Here's a 5. And I have another one over here. Guess where else I have a built-in 5? My feet. Everybody has 5 toes, and you have 5 more here too. So we have 5, 5. You can show 5 on your foot, okay? Unless if you lost a finger or a toe, but I think most of you have 5 built in. Now here is the number word 5. So the word is 5. Let's say the letters. F-I-V-E, 5. Okay, friends, let's get our body moving. We're going to monster stomp 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're gonna do 5 up downs. Ready? It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now put your hands on your hips. We're going to do 5 tick-tocks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, is your body moving? Okay, you can sit back down now and we will do our next steps. So here is, what do we call this? That's right, this is a 10 frame. On our 10 frame, I have a row of 5 and another row of 5. It looks like this, a full row is the number 5. Now, could you take 2 of these and put them over here? Like if I moved these 2 over to here, would it be 5? If you said yes, friends, you're right. It doesn't matter how you organize them. If you move them around, the number stays the same. And now here's a dot collection of 5. You might have seen this looks like 5 on a dice, doesn't it? This is a domino, but 5 on the dice where there's 4 in the corner and 1 in the middle. So it's important to look at these kind of collections and be able to say the number without having to count the dots. That's a really important skill to have. So friends, here's our tool. We had this tool last week too. Does anybody remember what it's called? It has kind of a silly name. It's called a reckon rack. So this is a tool that teaches us about numbers. So I have 10 on the top and 10 on the bottom. So how many white ones do I have? That's 5. And how many red ones do I have? That's also 5. Okay, and 5 and 5 together make 10. So I'm going to push some beads over and I want you to see if you can say the number without counting it, okay? How many? That's 3. How many? 5, you're right. How many? 4, and there's 1 left over here. That's 5, 4. Okay, watch this. My number's getting bigger. So I have 5 and 2 more. So I can go 5, 6, 7. That's called counting on. Okay, let's do it again. So 5 and 3 more. So 5, 6, 7, 8. How many? That's 8. Okay. What about this? 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. How many is this? That's 4. Okay. How many now? I have 3 on the top and 2 on the bottom. Well, 3 and 2 makes 5, and there's our number for the week, the number 5. So Reckon Rex, fun tool. I said that we were going to make some Reckon Rex. We will eventually get there so that you also have this learning tool with you at home, okay? For our letters for this week, so we're doing the last of the center starting letters. So after this week, we've gone through all of our uppercase letters. Can you believe that? We've done that whole alphabet 2 times already. So then after Christmas, then we'll start some different things with letters. We'll start on the lowercase ones. So these are our last center starting letters. So we do this silly thing where we put something on our magic finger. Maybe you're gonna have a Christmas cookie. Maybe it's a gingerbread man. Maybe it's a basketball that you're going to put on there. Maybe you wanna put a hockey stick on your finger. So put something on your magic finger and you're gonna make these letters with me. What's this letter, friends? That's the letter S. So it's curve, turn, curve. Do it with me. Curve, turn, curve. Our next center starting letter, what's this letter? That's the first letter of the alphabet. Do you see it up behind me? There, it's the letter A. So it's big line down, little line. Okay, with that magic finger, do it with me. Big line down, little line. Now on your page, I want you to be doing a few of these letters, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 of each letter. And then if you, for your regular printing practice, I have little videos of showing you how to make each of these letters, okay? So maybe each day you can do a letter. What's this letter, friends? That's the letter I. Now it's a big line down. Now these lines here are really little. You can make them a little bit bigger than that. So it's big line down, little line, little line. So our next center starting letter is the letter T. So it's big line down, little line on top. Big line down, little line on top. It's almost like the letter I, but I has a line on the top and the bottom. For a T, it's just on the top. T for top. And our last center starting letter is the letter J. So to make a letter J, it's a big line down and a curve. Big line down and a curve. Sometimes you might see a J like this without a top on it, and that's still the letter J. So for uppercase, you can do with a hat or without a hat. They're both still uppercase J, so you can choose how to do that, okay? Okay, friends, so our theme for the week, as we talked about, is gingerbread. So we're on week 2 of gingerbread. So I have our poem this week. It's called Gingerbread. So you have this poem. If you want to print it off, you can. This one printed a little bit big, so my gingerbread man is cut off, but that's okay. We can see the words. It goes like this. Stir a bowl of gingerbread. Your turn. Smooth and spicy brown. Roll it with a rolling pin. Up and down. My turn. With a cookie cutter, make some little men. Put them in the oven till 10:30. So friends, did you hear when we read poems, lots of times there's words that sound the same or words that rhyme. Did you hear any rhyming words in that book, in that poem? Brown, down, men, 10. Yep, those words sound the same. Now, like I said, we're doing gingerbread for the week. So some of our activities are, you have these sequencing cards, so the story of the gingerbread man, you'll use these sequencing cards and put them in order of the events that it happens. You'll cut those out and put the story in order. Another thing we're doing are Gumdrop Patterns. So we have these pattern cards, and you don't need to print these. You can just look at these on the screen and you'll recreate the patterns on the cards and color them on your page. Now this one is fun. You'll be making some gingerbread Play-Doh. So here's the recipe for the Play-Doh. And my favorite thing about gingerbread, friends, is that we can use our senses to smell them. So senses is feeling, it's tasting, it's smelling, it's seeing, okay? And it's hearing. So this gingerbread, what does it smell like? It smells like cinnamon. Maybe you're gonna say it smells like Christmas. Maybe you'll say it smells like cookies. So you can take your gingerbread Play-Doh and make some creations. And that's all the time we have today. So thank you for joining me for Circle Time, friends. It's time to sing our goodbye song. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. We'll see you all later. It's time to say goodbye. I look forward to seeing you in our live lessons this week. Take care. Bye, friends.